Getting your self-respect and power back after being dumped or rejected. Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about getting your power and respect back after you have been dumped or rejected. So one of the best ways I believe that you can do this is to actually start working on things in your life that are really important to you, that bring a lot of meaning to you, that you are naturally curious about. Because obviously you've gone through a painful experience, you got dumped or you got rejected. And kind of like the worst thing that you could do right now is just sit and stew over it and obsess over what has happened to you. It's better to, move your focus off of them and working on things that is much more better for you. Because it's probably going to take a while for you to heal. It's going to take a while for you to get this emotion out of you. So make sure that you're healing in the right way. Make sure that you are writing things down if you get upset, or you're getting your aggression out if you need to get it out. If if you need to cry about it, then cry about it. Just get that emotion out of you. But also be working on things to improve your life, because that's how you're going to feel better about yourself. That's how you're going to feel more self-respect for yourself, if you are actually working towards a life that you are happy about, that you're proud of, that brings a lot of meaning into your life. So what is your ideal life? What is your ideal lifestyle? What is your dream life? How would you ideally like to be living? What are things that you would like to achieve in your life? And once you kind of get a grip on what those kinds of things are, then start taking daily action to move yourself towards those things. And it may take a long time to get to that point, and some days it may seem even repetitive to keep on doing those daily actions to get to that point. But the point is that the time will pass anyway, so you might as well be spending your time doing something that is leading you towards that dream life of yours. Because once you see that you're making progress, once you see like perhaps you've neglected going to the gym for a long time, and you start going back and you start seeing the improvements on your body, you start seeing improvements in your businesses, if you've got a business, or in your job, because you realize that this breakup or this rejection like really stopped you from progressing further in your career. If you start progressing once again in that career, basically when you see that you're making improvements, even if the improvements are small to begin with, that's going to give you a lot more confidence and self-respect, because you are actually working towards something that is important to you. And we all need things that in our life that we can improve upon, that we are striving for, that gives us a lot of meaning and purpose. If you're enjoying the video so far, then please leave a like on it, and please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if there's anything you would like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave it down in the comments. Thank you so much. So it's important that you have things that you're working towards, you have goals, you have aspirations, and you're doing something each day to work towards those things. So today for you, one of those things might be going to the gym. So go to the gym today. Or it could be that you want to work out at home. And so you find like a YouTube video, or like a YouTube workout tutorial or something. Because there's loads of those on here. But obviously be careful, because if you're working out at home, then obviously there's no one, especially if you're doing it alone, there's no one there to kind of watch you and keep an eye on you. So obviously it's probably a lot safer to go to the gym. But if you are to work out at home, make sure that you are in fact very safe. But if you are doing things like that and you're working on your body, that's going to make you feel better about yourself. Something that you might need to do today is you might need to figure out a way or a business model on how you can change that hobby that you want to turn into a business, how you can do that. If you want a recommendation actually on a really good book that you can read for how to create a great business, then I highly recommend that you read the book Good to Great by Jim Collins. It could be the fact that you need to go and talk to your boss today about a promotion, or to ask them if you can start working on something else so you can get more experience, so you can know more about the company. That might be something that you want to do. Or it could be that you need to create a social media account for your business, like you might need to create an Instagram or something. These are little things that you can do to start working towards that dream life of yours today, like whatever it is for you. Obviously, you know which action steps you need to take. For example, perhaps you want to write a book, and today you might write that first paragraph or something. Obviously, it's a good idea not to overwhelm yourself, which is why I just said there, just write a paragraph, right? Because if you commit yourself like, I'm going to write an entire book within 2 weeks, for some people, perhaps that's entirely possible. But if you've never been consistent with that kind of thing in the past, then you first must learn to become consistent. It's like, I use the analogy all the time about someone who is making a New Year's resolution on the 1st of January to exercise an hour every single day. But if they haven't consistently been doing that in the past, and they haven't been consistently exercising, then it's very unlikely that they're going to maintain that, because it's too overwhelming. Like an hour of exercise might be too overwhelming for someone who hasn't been exercising an hour before, right? So what I say to that kind of person is, instead of aiming to do the full hour, which you're probably going to get burnt out and you're probably not going to be able to continue doing that at a good pace, and you're just going to, stop doing it after a while when it gets too difficult, it's better to start and to aim to be consistent first and just do 15 minutes of it, right? So whatever it is that you want to become more consistent at, to work towards your dreams and goals, start by doing just 15 minutes. Do 15 minutes of studying if you're a student. Do 15 minutes of writing that book. Do 15 minutes of exercise. Do 15 minutes of working on your website. Whatever it is, right? So that's really important, that you start doing those things, but in a consistent way, so you don't overwhelm yourself. You want to avoid becoming overwhelmed, because if you get overwhelmed, you're just not going to do it. So do it in a way that's consistent, that feels easy to you and manageable. And basically what you kind of want to see your life as, the statue David, right? So let's imagine right now you're Michelangelo and you've got that big slab of marble. And at the moment it's a blank slate, it's a blank piece of marble. And basically what you want to be doing every day is just chipping away just a little bit more at that statue to create that masterpiece that is David. See yourself as Michelangelo and see your life as David. In each way, you're just getting that a little bit better. You're just chipping away a little bit more. You've written another paragraph. You've worked out for another 15 minutes. You've spent half an hour on... You've spent 15 minutes designing your website. You've gone up to your boss and asked for that more experience, or asked for that promotion. You've sent 10 job applications or something like that. And each day you just keep on working at it and using what time you have, because you might be a really busy person, you might be working full time, or you might be a student full time. So you might only have a few hours in the day to actually work on those really important things for you. But the point is that you've got to work on those things, because the time's going to pass, and basically you don't want to end up like 10 years in the future, kind of looking at your life and being like, what the hell is this? Because you just have ignored everything that you wanted to do so you could feel comfortable. Because it's easy to watch TV, it's easy to play video games, it's easy to order pizza instead of cooking a nutritious meal. And we all want to get to that state. We all want to get to a state where we feel comfortable and feel comfort. But the thing is that if you do that a lot and you keep on doing it, it's going to be 10 years down the road, you're going to be looking at your life and thinking, what the hell have I done? I've made a mess of my life because I wasn't working on those things, procrastinating on those things that I really wanted to be doing but didn't, because I just wanted comfort. I just wanted to feel comfortable. So you want to get out of your comfort zone. You want to stretch past your comfort zone. And that's when you're going to start feeling more respect for yourself. That's when you're going to feel more powerful. And it's not going to affect you that much anymore that you got rejected and that you got dumped. Because you've worked through the emotion, you've felt the emotion, you haven't repressed it, you've written it down, you've exercised, you've cried about it, you've felt frustrated about it. Obviously, you haven't taken it out on other people, especially your ex or the person that rejected you. You've dealt with it yourself, or you sought a therapist to help you through it. And you're working towards having a good life for yourself, because that's what's going to give you that self-respect. That's what's going to make you feel accomplished and successful. And if you do that, when your ex or the person that rejected sees how great you've become after a few years of being consistent with all these things that you want to do, they're going to look at you and be like, why the hell did I get rid of them? Why the hell did I reject them? Why did I dump them? Look how amazing this person is. And, it might be the case that they may even reach out to you, but who knows, right? So that's how you can get your power back and your self-respect if you start working towards those really, really important areas of your life. And of course, if you definitely want to keep your self-respect in regards to this person that dumped you or rejected you, don't contact them. Don't keep on contacting someone who doesn't want you around. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like coaching with me, or if you would like help with me personally, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.